Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I want to talk about watches. Not my normal subject or the kind of videos I make. So I understand if this is not the cup of tea for everybody. So if you're here for the finance content or for the crypto content, then one of those is going to be popping out in the next few days. But for today, I just want to talk about a new hobby I got into, and at the end of the day, I'm going to reveal the watch that I have in this really nice pouch. A brief history, really. I've never been one who liked to wear watches. I found it very inconvenient until the Apple Watch came out. So this Apple Watch was like the second Apple Watch I ever got. It's the Apple Watch 6. It really got me into wearing watches. It's a piece of consumer electronics, I know, but at least I was able to have things strap around my wrist. So I've worn it for about Apple Watch for about, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years. But then something happened recently. I was going to attend a friend's wedding in Bordeaux where I'm going to wear a tux. And I really didn't think wearing an Apple Watch with a tux is going to look that cool. So I decided I was going to buy a watch. So I went on Amazon where I could get a cheap watch that I could just use and, throw away. I mean, who really cares? So I got myself this Oleg watch on Amazon, cost about 45 bucks. I mean, I didn't care much. I was just gonna wear it and then toss it away. But then on the day of the wedding, I wore the watch and I noticed that it was some a conversation starter. People were like, "Oh, I really like your watch. What watch is that?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know because I just got it off Amazon. It's a Chinese brand." And then it got me thinking, huh, I'm gonna have this conversation a lot, especially the fact that I'm gonna be getting married in a couple of weeks, and I most especially don't want to wear an Apple Watch to my wedding. So I need to wear a watch, and I don't think I also want to wear this Chinese knockoff watch to my personal wedding. So I decided I was gonna get a watch for myself that I'm gonna wear. But before that, I want to try out a series of watches to see what I really feel about watches. And then I went on and bought this watch. This is a Tissot. Well, I don't know the series number. I don't care. I just buy watches I like. We got the green dial. It looks nice and it's something I could really wear. So I started wearing this watch. I dumped my Apple Watch. I wore this for a few days. Oh, it felt amazing, and I just kept wearing it, and it became my normal everyday watch, go-to watch. And yeah, that was my first real foray into the world of watches. And this watch, love it. It cost just 800 bucks. I mean, doesn't mean a lot to many people because it's just 800 bucks, but it meant so much to me because it was the first time I really add a timepiece on my wrist that's not a consumer electronics. So then I started researching more watches, going into the world of watches, watching a lot of watch YouTubers like Nico, Teddy, and trying to understand more about watches and why people wear these watches. And what I realized is it's not about the watch, it's not about the price of the watch or the type of the watch. It's all about the stories that those watches do tell. Because these watches are bought by most people at significant periods in their life. And it so happened that a few weeks ago, maybe a month or 2 months ago, I got to a milestone in my business. My business did multiple six figures, and I was like, you know what? I really need to reward myself because from where I'm coming from, someone who grew up in a village in Nigeria, who went to a farm for 3 years, carried water on my head every other day. I've come a long way, like a very long way, and I decided I really want to treat myself for all the successes I've had in life and something that would be really meaningful because in the past I just go get myself a car or some crazy stuff, but now I want something meaningful, something I can hold on for the rest of my life. So I went in search for that perfect watch. I knew I wasn't ready to spend a lot of money on Rolex, so I wanted to buy something that's about 1% of my liquid net worth. So just 1%, not 5, not 10, just 1%. So it led me to this watch, and I love this watch. This is a Longines Master Collection watch. It's a chronograph and it's a moon phase watch, so it's got the moon stuff there that goes every day by the moon. It's got the date, it's got the month, it's got the day, it's got Yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff. I'm not really a watch expert like Nico, so I can't tell you all the numbers. But what I do know is that it looks amazing whenever I wear this watch. I just love looking at this watch. It's a good reminder of how far I've come. It's a good reminder every time I wear this watch. It tells me that anything is possible. It tells me how far I've come. This watch, I bought it on retail. It cost me £3,400, and that might not mean a lot to some people in the Western world, but if you're coming from where I'm coming, from Nigeria, and spending £3,400 on a watch, I think my mom would freak. But I also know that she will understand what I mean based on where I'm coming from, because I think I've come pretty far and I'm really happy where I am today. And this watch is a reminder of that, because every time I wear this watch, I remember that. And then moving on, now I know I like watches. I mean, if I'm gonna spend 3,004 on a watch, I really do like watches. And then I started thinking, my wedding is coming up. I need a watch for my wedding, a watch that I can actually tie to that experience, something that I can look back and I'm like, this is my wedding watch. This is something that I bought as a gift to myself on my wedding. And I looked around, and I think the watches and wonders stuff just happened, and there was I was looking at Tudor. I really love the Tudor Black Bay 58 GMT, and it was released this year, so I went to my dealership. I put down my name for it, and lo and behold, about a week later I got the call and the watch was allocated to me. This watch, it's a beauty. I love this watch. This is crazy. So this is the 2024 to the Black Bay GMT. Tells three time zone at the same time. So I mean, but the time I got this watch, even many watch YouTubers were still waiting to receive their own watch for YouTube videos. But I, not a watch enthusiast. Maybe now I'm a watch enthusiast. I don't know, but I'm not someone who was into watches until a few months now, and I was able to get this because of the relationships that I've built with that authorized dealer. So relationships matters, guys. Like everything in life, your work, your life, even buying watches, build the right relationships. So according to the dealer, they skipped over 9 people to offer me this watch, and that was incredible. And I love this watch. This is like my best watch so far. It costs 3,960 retail. I think that's about 4,600 US dollars for this watch. And every time I look at this watch, I remember the promise I'm making to my fiance to spend the rest of our life together. This is the watch I'm going to wear for my wedding. I've worn it a few times now to see how it feels and fits and under a suit, and I absolutely love this watch. I mean, it's like the best watch I have now. Eventually, I'm probably gonna get other pieces. Like the I'm looking at the Omega Seamaster, also looking at the Rolex as well. Just the is it the date just? Yeah, something like that. I don't know, but I don't want to buy watches for the sake of buying them. I want to buy them for a particular reason, because I'm not buying these things as investment. I know people think of this as investment. Well, this is Longines and this is Tudor. I don't see those as investment. They probably lost already 10-20% of their value, but I don't really care. Even if it increases in value, I'm buying them because I love them and I want to wear them. So the next watches I'm going to be buying, I'm going to make sure they are tied to certain milestones in my life as well, and that's the only reason I'm going to buy new watches. So with that said, I started watching a lot of YouTube watch channels. I watch Nico a lot, and Nico wouldn't shut up about god tier watches.
God tier. God tier.
So I decided I was gonna get a god tier watch because I really want to see what it's all about. And then I got my god tier watch, and that is a Casio G-Shock. So this watch costs. This is a solar version, so it costs only 119 pounds. This watch. And when I bought it, I was gonna send it back. I just want to see what this guy was all about and just wear it and try it out. But boy, once this went on my wrist, I understand what it meant. This watch is an absolute built. It's very comfortable. Once I wear it, it just feels magical. It can withstand anything. I jump, it can fall, scratch. Nothing is gonna happen to this watch. This is your life watch. You could wear this for the rest of your life, and nothing is gonna happen. I love this watch so much. I mean, I think there are a lot of people who wear it online. Some celebrities don't really care about them, but I just care the fact that okay, I took Nico's recommendation, and yeah, it works. Maybe I should listen to him more. And there you go, guys. That's my watch collection for now. Starting with this Chinese watch. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You guys tell me. Maybe I should throw it away or give it to someone or just keep it. I wouldn't call it my first watch really because that was just a piece of garbage. But this is the first one that got me into watch and just want to wear it every day. And then this is a reminder for everything I've been through in life, and I crossed a certain milestone in my business, in my net worth, and this is a watch that signifies that. And then finally is the watch for my wedding in a few weeks' time. And yep, let me know, guys, if you find this insightful. And like I said, this is not for everybody. And if you do like the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about these watches and what you think I should get next in a new milestone that I have. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one where we'll talk about finance and maybe crypto. Okay? Cheers, guys. Bye bye.